Okay, we are live. Yeah, here we go. Do very cool, very cool. Very cool to be here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Hope your day is going well. I'm just straightening up my area right before the official kickoff. Good to see you. Hopefully everything's coming through all right. You can hear me. Got my cup of Joe right here. I think I'm just waiting for something to fall in the background while I'm talking because I've been having a really hard time with the new. If I can move my chair out of the way, there's my He-Man Snakeman shelf, and they have just constantly been falling over nonstop. Uh, Good. Thank you very much for letting me know everything sounds good. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this, and just wanting to give that appreciation back to folks like you that have been here for a while and just really want to say thanks. But yeah, it's going to be fun today. We're going to talk about just anything we feel like talking about, whether it be Masters of the Universe. We can talk about WWE Mattel. We can talk about third party stuff. I do a lot of third party collecting. I support a lot of Kickstarters. I've been doing that for a while. And, really, and I've talked about this on the channel before that I really enjoy like vintage style figures. So, figure lines that are coming out like Call Sign Longbow, Legends of the Hidden Force. Gosh, what's that other one? It's actually came around before those two, and I can't think of what their name is. Strike Force Alpha. So, like, those third-party figures are looking phenomenal, and if you've not had a chance to check out some of those lines, they're really, really good, especially Call Sign Longbow. I've had the opportunity to check out their stuff firsthand, and Troy McKee and his partners are they're going to knock that stuff out of the park. So it's as close as you can get to GI Joe without calling it GI Joe and having a whole new mythos, but yet it's still set in that 80s Cold War time frame, and it's just awesome. So yeah, it's going to be cool. And of course, we do have a lot of stuff to give away today. It's just right off camera, but I did show it today, and it's going to be really fun to give that stuff away. And the only bad thing I found I was going to do it just some for subscribers, some for viewers, but at this point, it's been really hard if you don't have a certain setting in YouTube as a person or entity or whatever, I can't necessarily pull that information and see. So like I have 720 some subscribers, but I don't have a full list of 720 some folks because they can have their settings changed different, which means it's kind of unfair to them because I can't see them and I can't pull them into a random number generator because I can't see every one of my subscribers. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm still going to use that list to pull from, but I'm also going to viewers of the channel. I'm also going to that just show up today. I'm going to give a couple things away as well, and we just have to figure out a way to communicate. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I still prefer to call it Twitter, but we'll figure it out. We'll work on it together. But yeah, going back to the toys, it's been really fun doing these reviews. I actually started these reviews like a lot of the ones you might watch that are obviously doing a lot better than I am, but because of COVID, I was working from home, and here we had nothing to do. You couldn't go out and buy anything, and I was just purchasing things online coming in, and I wound up started doing a couple of figure reviews because it gave me something to do. I was like, hey, I want to talk to people, and I can't talk to people right now, so I really wanted to get out some way of getting out and enjoying my hobby while being forced to stay indoors. So that's kind of the gist of how this whole channel started, and it's just been fun. Um, but yeah, one funny thing, kind of related to the channel, is I've had people asking me where my beard went because it doesn't match anymore with my logo. And the short story is, if you don't already know, I do have two young sons, and the youngest is a month older. I guess he's going to be 7 weeks, and he kept spitting up, and it kept getting in my beard. So I just decided I was going to act as I'll grow it back. It'll be back. It'll be back in its full glory. But yeah, it's going to be really cool to do that. Grow it back, that is, because I miss it already. It's also getting really gray. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to start with today. I do have quite a number of figures. I did show them off earlier. But yeah, I think we're going to probably start off light, and we'll give it another 8 minutes. We'll give it till 3:10, and I'll kick off the first giveaway. And Mike, if you're the only one here, that'll be pretty easy to do. But I'm sitting here, like I said, I don't know how this works. I don't know if it notifies people when I go live, or if, I don't know if 3 o'clock's a good time. It's literally the only time I had right now where my wife said she was able to go out and, get both my sons out of my hair for a little bit, so I wouldn't be hearing screaming or crying or anything of that nature, because that is a hurdle to try to do some of these videos, is having having two kids. Oh, you're notified on YouTube and Twitter. Perfect. So good. Because I did post on Twitter, and I was curious if YouTube actually sent something out to subscribers, or if you just saw if it popped up. Hey, Digital Diarrhea, what's up? I think you won the first giveaway, if I remember. Is that correct? I think your handle sounds very familiar to me. So, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. We were just saying that, we're starting this off. We're going to talk about toys. We're going to talk about the brands you guys like. We're going to talk about the brands that obviously I follow, and just whatever comes up. But yeah, we're going to do the first giveaway here in approximately, let's see, it's about 6 minutes. We're going to do the first giveaway, and if you can stay and hang out, that's great. Otherwise, if you have to drop, that's cool too. But yeah, we'll do that first giveaway here at 10 after. And yeah, it's been really fun just doing this channel. And I think one thing I don't understand about doing this is I don't know what YouTube tries to use to determine how it gets viewers to me, because it first started with the Ram Man review I did, the new Eternia Ram Man. That review, for whatever reason, I didn't do anything different. It just took off. I think it's still like the #1 views on my channel. I haven't checked recently, and I was like, I did not do anything different. I didn't promote it different. I didn't do it at a different particular time. So I really have not figured out YouTube and how they do things with this with their algorithms. I have no clue how it works. I follow some other folks, and I've listened to what they do, and it's very fun to try to figure it out. And again, I can't figure it out, but I don't care, because I just enjoy doing these figure reviews. I enjoy getting them out to people who are on the fence about a particular figure, or think they don't like a figure, and then they watch my review and they're like, oh man, I'm totally changing my perspective on this. Because yeah, it's what I would do if I was one-on-one with any of you guys. We would talk about toys, we talk about what we purchase, and we'd say, yeah, we like this, no, we don't. And yeah, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it for you guys. It's definitely not about trying to get views. It's more about just having fun. I love when people comment. It gives me something to banter back and forth about. Even when I don't agree with it, I still enjoy the comments. So I appreciate anybody that comments on it. But yeah, so here we are. This is my work area, my office area. This is where I do my reviews. Actually, I do my reviews just right off to the side. I don't have a lot of real estate right now, mostly because I just haven't cleaned up recently, but I also have this big arcade machine that takes up a lot it's not big. It's one of those arcade one-ups. By the way, that I have invested so much time in my life of playing that game that there was a time where I'm pretty sure I was very good. I'm not going to say like I was best in the world, but I was pretty damn good. But this was back when it came out on like Dreamcast back in the early 2000s. I mean, me and my best friend played that game forever. just nonstop, hours and hours and hours on end. And so, I mean, and if as good as I was, he might have been better than me. He would always pick the cheap team though. He'd always pick like Iron Man and Cable and anybody with just a projectile and just spam the shit out of me. So, but yeah, I need to clean up this room a little bit, make it more efficient. A couple things also that are going to be coming to the channel. I'm going to get a new intro done. I'm going to get a video intro done here in the next month or so. Going to go out to Fiverr, have a freelancer do that for me because I want a video intro to the channel versus just me talking and then cutting to that next scene. You know, that's one of the things I'm going to do. I do have a Patreon set up. I'm not sure I'm going to activate it, like actually say it, because honestly, I feel kind of weird. I don't want to just take people's money and say, here, support my Patreon and I'll do X, Y, and Z per month only for my Patreons. Because I follow a few folks. I do Patreon supports, but I do it just because I like the channel. I don't do it because I want to get something out of it. But I don't expect anybody to really, I'm on the fence about it. I might do it, I might not. Let me know what you think. If it's something you think, or you can tell me something about the Patreon, like how that works. Because the Patreons I do follow, I don't really get much more out of it other than I see some videos early, which is kind of cool. But if I just wait a few days, they wind up showing up on YouTube anyway, and I watch them. So we are at 2 minutes before we do the first giveaway. And I'm not sure. I'll put it, for the folks that are here, if you can drop in the chat what you would be interested in me giving away first. Just name your, here's your choices. I've got Star Wars. I've got G.I. Joe. I've got wrestling. I've got Marvel Legends. And I think those are the main categories I have. So throw in the chat what you think you would like to, me to give away first of those, brands or whatever you want to call it. So Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, wrestling, WWE wrestling, that is. And yeah, we'll do the first giveaway. It looks like there's 6 people here, so welcome. I'm Mark, Coffee and Toys. I've been doing this for around 2 years now, I think, doing reviews. Started during COVID. Just do it when I have time. I am married. I've got 2 young boys, 2 under 2, as I like to say, and that keeps me busy most of the time. And that's, once they're a little older, I'll be able to do more videos more often, probably, add some stuff to it. I've just been fooling around doing this recently with trying to add stuff into videos. And I figured I want to do this live stream because I've got 700 some subscribers, and it's just been really fun to be able to, it's going to be fun to give something back to subscribers. And I actually bought this cup for the channel because every cup I had I didn't like for one reason or the other. And I went into this, there's a place called Summer Moon near me, and I guess they're a chain. I didn't realize it at the time. But hey, Keith, how you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that first giveaway, and I'm going to, let's see, we've got 4 people. 4 people. So the odds are very good that someone is going to win something. So let me just, I'm pulling up a random number generator over here. Random number. And see, I don't know. There might be a way through YouTube to actually share out my multiple screens, but I don't know. So random number generator, we've got 6 people. 6 people. So here's what I'm going to say. You have to, so I know if you're really here, because when I click on the live people, it doesn't show me who's all here, unless there's some way of me showing that. I know Mike's here. I know Digital's here. I know Keith's here. Just drop your name in the chat if you don't mind. If you can do that, that'd be great. That way I can add you into the random number generator, which I currently have set up. So you've got a 1 in 6 chance right now of winning. And the first thing we're going to give away is, just because it's right here on top, we're going to go with the G.I. Joe Classified Series Crimson Bat. Now, if you're an army builder, of course you're going to want this because it's an army builder. It's a bat. It's one of the best figures in the line. That's why we have it in 50,000 different versions, right? And yeah, I want to give this away to somebody. So we've got 6 viewers. People are Brian, thank you. Thank you for responding. Appreciate you being here today, brother. We've got, I'm going to give you 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds, and I'm going to hit this random number generator, and we're going to see which one we get. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Result number 4, that would be, run down the list because I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Keith. Keith, you won, man. You won again. How do you do this? How do you always make this happen? You've won 2 things. You've won 2 of my 3 contests. So Keith, I think I have your information. So Keith, you are the proud owner of this Crimson Bat from Hasbro. So congratulations, Keith. Keith is knocking it out of the park, man. He'll never have to buy toys again if he just sticks around watching my channel. So yeah, so the next giveaway we're going to do here, we're going to do another giveaway in, let's see, it's 3:12 my time. We will do another giveaway at 3:17. So 3:17, Keith, since you won, buddy, I'm going to go ahead and pull your name out. But I've got you down for the, I'm writing over here on my notepad, that KT is going to get the Crimson Bat. And then I've got the rest of you all over here as well. Just putting an extra note in. So yeah, like I said, we do the channel, or I do the channel. I do it alone. I do my own editing. I do everything through this. I do nothing special. I hope to, one day make it a little better. I did buy a new camera for my computer because the camera I had was, I bought it at the same time I bought my computer. My computer's old. Don't judge me for it. It's from 2016, so it's pretty old. And the camera that came with it, I was like, you know what? Let me upgrade that to at least a 4K camera, so you can get a better look at all the problems with my face as I've hit middle age. So here's an interesting question, completely unrelated to Toys for a Moment. In the chat, if you want, what is the start of middle age? Because most of us, that collect these toys, we're adult collectors. We're definitely at that middle age point. I contend that 40 is the start of middle age. My wife says, no, you're still considered young at 40. And I completely disagree with her. I know she's doing it to make me feel better, but that's not true at all. But yeah, if you think, hey, Caballero, how you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. Let me get you into the list. So yeah, we will do that next drawing in 3 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. For the next gift, we're going to give away a prize. I should say it's not, I guess it is a gift. The next one we're going to do is, let's do this one because this is the only Star Wars one I have. I thought I had another one, but so in 3 minutes, we will be giving away the Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker Luke Skywalker Imperial Light Cruiser. This is from Mandalorian, end of season 2. Yes, end of season 2, I believe. So of course that was a huge thing. I geeked out really hard when I saw that. I don't follow a lot of Star Wars news, so I wanted to be surprised just watching the show, and geeked out really hard when this happened. Snowball Hank, what's up? Sorry, I should say Snowball, Hank Hill, what's up? We're going to be doing that giveaway here in 2 minutes for the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch figure Luke Skywalker. I always forget what it says, Imperial Light Cruiser. So we're going to do that in 2 minutes. Going to go ahead and get everybody else's name in. Hank, I got you. Snowball, I got you. And yeah, it's a cool figure. If you collect Star Wars Black Series and you don't already have this, you're getting a good one. But yeah, 2 minutes. So yeah, with the channel, we're just going to keep rolling how it is. I like to hear what you guys like So if you could, in the comments, if you have the ability, nice Friday One Eye, nice to see you, man. If you like, what's about the brands I review? Wrestling, Star Wars, G.I. Joe. What's the other one I do that I'm forgetting? Masters of the Universe. Just which ones do you guys like the most? Batman, welcome to the channel. That's cool. We got Batman here. But let me know what you guys like the most out of what I review. Like, what's your figure line of choice whenever you listen to the channel? What are you listening for? Are you looking for Motu stuff? Are you looking for, specific Motu stuff like Masterverse vs. Origins? G.I. Joe, is it just classified you're interested in? Is it something else like the O-rings? Is it something like third party like Black Major? Let me know in the chat, because I'd be really interested to know while I get the final folks typed up here. So here we go. G.I. Joe and wrestling. Cool, Mike. Big Friday One Eye. You are a big Motu guy. I tell you what, when Origins came out, I was super excited, and I'm all in, as you can see on Motu, all in on that all day. But okay, we have hit that time, folks. We are giving away the Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker as seen in The Mandalorian end of season 2. We're going to give this away right now. If you haven't already put your name in the chat, I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds to put your name in the chat so I do know you're here. And I will appreciate it because that way right now I've got Mike, I've got Digital, I've got Just a Kid, Caballero, Hank, Hill, Snowball, Batman, Friday One Eye. KT's already won, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Just a Kid, if I didn't say your name, you're also in there as well. So yeah, we are going to give that away. I'm going to pull up my random number generator right now. And the list has grown, so okay. 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8 chance. Did I have that up right? It says we have 8 people on the channel right now, but if I take out KT might have dropped. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. 1 in 8 chance. Random number 1. Number 1, Mike. Mike, congratulations. You have won the Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker as seen in the finale of season 2 of The Mandalorian. So I'll need to make sure to get your information. I think the easiest way is to do this today. If I'm on Twitter, and it's where I do most of my communications through Coffee&Toys. So Mike, I will, if you're not following me on Twitter, if you don't have Twitter, let me know and I'll find out another way to communicate with you. But yeah, you are the winner. So congratulations. I'm writing that down right now. Star Wars Luke. So cool. But yeah, so okay. We are here right now. We have done 2 giveaways so far. I appreciate it. And yeah, I enjoy doing this channel. I enjoy streaming. I'm going to be doing more live streams where I just talk about toys. I'm not sure if that's something that'll interest folks. I used to do that with the channel. I used to do a Coffee&Toys weekly episode where I just talk about here's what I found, here's what I've got, here's what I'm looking forward to, here's some news. And I kind of fell off doing that because my son was born and I wasn't really getting out as much. And that's starting to change, so I'm going to bring it back. I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to do it as a live stream or if I'm just going to stream it and then post it later. So that is something that's coming up soon to the channel. So I'll probably be doing that again. And like I said, I'm going to kind of revamp how I do this. We're going to get that video intro made very soon. And by very soon, I mean the next month. One thing I've learned is that I'll say I'm going to do something and then life just takes over and I don't have a choice but to push the channel off a little bit because, like I said, I've got a newborn and yeah, life's crazy right now. I'm running on lots of coffee and little sleep. My wife, you know, bless her, she does the same thing and handles it much better than I do. But that being said, we are at 20 after the hour. So everybody that's here, I appreciate you guys being here today. If you haven't already dropped your name in the chat, go ahead and do that because it lets me know you're here. And the next giveaway we're going to do, it might interest you. It might not interest you, but it is a cool figure. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it down right now. It is the Marvel Legends Classic Series Iron Man. Now, I picked this up for myself, not realizing I already had it at one point. So I got it on discount. You can see the slash through it. So I had an extra one of these, and I want to give it away because you can never have too many Iron Mans. And I am actually a fan of this mask, this style of mask. I like that old school Iron Man look. Actually, this is probably my second favorite look. My favorite look of Iron Man is the Silver Centurion Iron Man. That's always been my favorite looking one. I just always like the red and silver versus the red and gold. I don't know why, but it's always been something I like more. So we are going to give this figure away at 3:25 Mountain Time. So you've got 4 minutes to let me know you're here. And yeah, we're going to give this guy away. And it's a very cool figure. I love the alternate head because it very, very much looks like, what's his name? I almost said Charleston Heston, but that's not his name. Charles Bronson. It looks like Charles Bronson. And you could take this head and snap it on a couple of different figures. You could make a custom Charles Bronson, which I think would be so dope. But yeah, you got some serious death wish right there. So at 3:25 Mountain Time in 4 minutes, we're going to give away this Marvel Legends Iron Man figure celebrating 20 years of Marvel Legends as done through Hasbro, not through Toy Biz. Did you guys collect the Toy Biz line when it was out? I did. That was a long time ago, 20 years ago. But yeah, so as far as the channel goes, oh, I was going to talk about the Skeleton Warriors. For you folks that saw the Skeleton Warriors video, King Scar, glad to see you here today, man. You are now on the list to win some cool stuff. Oh, good. You're a new subscriber. I appreciate that. I really do. So if you're a new subscriber, make sure you follow Coffee and Toys on Twitter. It's coffee or at coffee_in_toys. If you don't have Twitter, we'll figure out another way to communicate. I can also try to reach out to you through YouTube. I don't know how well that works, but you are now in. Demon Slayer, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Same thing goes. I communicate mostly through Twitter, so at coffee_in_toys. And yeah, you are now in it. Thank you so much. Demon Slayer, you are on the list. So we are giving away here in a few moments the Marvel Legends 20-year celebration. This is the Iron Man figure with the crazy Tony Stark, aka Charles Bronson head. We're going to give that away here in approximately 2 minutes. But what was I saying? We were talking about the channel, and I forgot what I was even talking about. But I want in on the giveaway. Deadpool lover, consider it done. I've got you in here. Deadpool lover. I do love Deadpool myself. Man, he was a wild character to follow back in the early 90s. I remember picking up Deadpool #1 and just enjoying that series. As Deadpool, the problem is with Deadpool, in my opinion, he got way overhyped, and now he's kind of he not as bad as Wolverine, but almost as close, where you just can't kill them. And that kind of whenever Wolverine and Deadpool got to that point, I was done. I was done with the characters. Still love them, still collect the figures. Just the Wolverine hurt a lot because Wolverine was a character that I enjoyed through the 80s and 90s. And every time I remember having an X Factor comic, I can't remember which issue, but Wolverine was dying from I don't know. He had barely, the character on the page barely had any damage, but he was dying, like Jean Grey was holding him and he was near death. And it wasn't like what happens today where he can get steamrolled and come right back from it. It was like what we would consider now a minor injury to Wolverine, but he was actually dying in that issue. And it was so much. I always like my superheroes rooted with some element of realism, and Wolverine and Deadpool, they just, to a lesser extent, I suppose, because he's always been kind of crazy and outside that with that fourth wall. But I like my characters to be rooted more in reality. So it is, no, we got 1 more minute. Actually, we've got about 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds, we are going to be giving away 20th anniversary Marvel Legends Iron Man with alt portrait. Yeah, and let's go ahead and get that number generator up. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in this one. 10% chance of winning. That's not bad odds. That's better than the lottery by far. So 15 more seconds, or actually 10 more seconds, and I'm going to push the button. So I appreciate you guys all being here. Seriously, it's been wonderful. Thank you for all coming to the channel. We're going to do a few more giveaways. I will probably wrap this up here in the next 35 minutes. So that's the idea. If you want to hang out the whole time, I'm going to try to give out stuff during it, and we're going to talk, have fun together. But random number generator, number 5, and number 5 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snowball, you, if you're still here, you have won the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary of the line Iron Man figure. Congratulations. If you're on Twitter, make sure you hit me up because I am happy to mail that to you. And again, doesn't matter where you live. I don't care if you live in Antarctica. I will get it to you, and I will communicate that over Twitter. So Snowball, thank you so much for being here, my friend. You have won because you were here today hanging out with us. So I am putting you down for that. And again, if you can just reach out to me on Twitter, if you have Twitter, if you don't, just let me know, and I will definitely hit you up. So again, so far our winners today have been Keith, Mike, and Snowball. If you have the ability, please follow at coffee_in_toys and direct message me letting me know you won. And I just have to get your information. I'll ship that stuff out tomorrow because I have to go run some errands tomorrow. I am actually currently off work. I'm finishing my FMLA for my wife and I having our second son. And so I've got a lot of time on my hands that I can jump out, run to the post office, and get this stuff done. And I really appreciate it. So, alias Angela, alias Angel, alias, I think is how it is. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Consider yourself entered in for the next contest. I just have to make sure I type it correctly because I am not a good typer anymore, which is not good considering what I do for a living. Don't worry, I'm not like a copyright person. Angel alias. Got it in there. Okay, so it is currently 20 after the hour at 3:35 Mountain Time. So at 35 after the hour, we are going to give away the next giveaway. And I don't know. Let's see. What are we going to do? We've done I see it because it's on the ground and we're going to go with it. This one's a recent review of the channel. And if you watched it, I actually said that I bought 2 of these and didn't realize I bought 2 and had no desire to have 2 of them. It's a wonderful figure. If you like G.I. Joe, if you like Cobra, then you're going to love the Cobra Eel, one of the newest G.I. Joe classified figures. Again, I don't even remember ordering these because I am not a huge V1 Eel fan. I actually like V2 a lot better, but I ordered 2 of them. They showed up and I was like, wow, I really don't. Does anybody else have that problem where you pre-order so much stuff and you just don't remember what you pre-ordered? I have that problem a lot. So at 3:35 Mountain Time, if you like G.I. Joe Classified, you are now going to have an opportunity to get the Cobra Eel. So if you're here at the channel and you're hanging out and you're not one of the winners already, this is your chance. Cobra Eel, 3:35. But yeah, the thing with Cobra over G.I. Joe, Friday One Eye, I absolutely agree. Growing up watching G.I. Joe, I was always on the cartoon. I was always rooting for the heroes. But when it came in my toy world, Cobra was total badasses. They weren't joking around. They were killing Joes. They were. I had the Terror Drum, which I still have down here. Actually, it's not the original one I had as a kid because that one was claimed by the elements. Fun story: the Terror Drum. My mom actually found that at an estate sale when I was a kid. She went to there was an estate sale just down the road, and she went to it. And I remember, I think she actually came home because I think this was before cell phones, before we had cell phones. I know I didn't have a cell phone. I remember she came home and she said, hey, they have this thing. It's a big base and it looks like it's G.I. Joe. And I think she got it for like under $10. Now it wasn't complete, but my first Terror Drum, my mom got for me, and it was like $10. I think she got it like 1991 or 2. And I had so much fun with it that I played with it outside. And it was in my brother. My brother had one of those play sets, those big wooden play sets with the slides and whatnot. And in the bottom, there was a whole bunch of pea gravel. And so that's where I played with my Terror Drum. Played with it outside and just played in the dirt with all my G.I. Joes. And virtually none of my G.I. Joes survived. As a matter of fact, the only G.I. Joe I have in my collection today that is still mine is the Red Ninja, or as they call it, Red Ninjas, plural. That neon version of Dice. Author English, welcome. Terrence St. John, welcome to the channel. You guys will have an opportunity to get in on the G.I. Joe Classified series, Cobra Eel. So if you like G.I. Joe, I did a recent review of this guy. Fantastic figure. Eels are just not my cup of tea. I ordered 2 and I have no idea why. So my loss is your gain. So yeah, let me get you guys in on the Arthur English and Terrence. Hope you both are doing well this afternoon or whatever time it is where you're at. I am in the Mountain Time Zone. I don't mind telling people where I'm at. I know people are kind of weird about it. They don't want people to know where they're from. I'm in the Denver metro area. Love living in this state. It's wonderful. I've lived most of my life in the Midwest. Wound up moving out here for work and met my wife. And as they say, 2 kids later, the rest is history. So yeah, we're going to do that giveaway for the Cobra Eel in the next 4 minutes. Good luck to everybody that is in it. The list is slowly growing. So if you're here and you're going to have a really good shot at winning this right now, it looks like. What do you guys, when you view the channel, what's the number one thing you want to get out when you review it? Whenever I'm reviewing a figure, you want to see like, just, about articulation, how it holds up out of the package, because I'm a big out of package guy. I don't do a lot of double ups. I'm not really part of the double up club. Masters of the Universe exclusives are my only exception because I always buy at least two. I don't do the max generally. I just buy two. But when you're watching the channel, what are you looking for when I do my reviews? Just, my thoughts on the figure based on maybe your preconceived notions of the figure. Because I know I see figures online. I'm like, that thing's garbage. And then I'll watch a reviewer and I'll be like, I've got to have that. So, drop a line in the chat and let me know what you guys think when you're watching my reviews, what you're looking for. That'll help me better gauge the channel. And other things that I look for. Terrence, thank you so much. I really do enjoy doing Motu reviews. They're so much fun. Forgot my train of thought, but I really enjoy doing the Motu reviews because a lot of people are hot on that line right now, and it's an easy line to find. Somewhat. It seems like we hit that lull with the not Fisto. Who's the other guy? Jitsu, and that just stayed everywhere. But it's really easy to get those figures online. No specific part more than the other. Okay, thank you, Digital. Appreciate you letting me have that info. Because I was going to say some of the feedback I got from some subscribers was that I didn't spend enough time on the face sculpts, and the way I shoot my videos, it's kind of hard to see the face sculpt specifically when it's further back on the desk. So I've been trying to, in more recent videos, pull it in closer and kind of taking my time looking at that face sculpt, because especially with the Classified line, they knock that out of the park. The designers at Classified are doing a fantastic job. And I say that all the time. They are just doing a fantastic job with those figures. Don't know what they did with Falcon, and I will harp on Falcon until I quit the channel, because that is an ugly face sculpt. It's don't know what happened. He just does not look good. I realize there's not good looking people out there, but that's a face only a mother could love. We've got 2 minutes till we do the giveaway, folks. 2 minutes for your chance to win the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 81 Cobra Eel. This is a great figure. If you haven't already, and people have been telling me it's sold out. Is it still sold out on Amazon? Because I haven't checked. Like I said, I didn't really plan on getting two of these. So if it's still sold out, yeah, this is a great opportunity for you to get a very, so far, hard to find figure. Duplico. Oh, I don't have Duplico yet. I wish I did, Terrence. Elbow articulation, if it passes over 90 degrees, and how much paint application the figure has, how much Hasbro is trying to. Hasbro is getting kind of cheap on stuff. And I comment on that quite a few times. My big issue, especially with the Classified series, there is no reason why if they can include a stand with the Classified series retro figures, there is no reason why they cannot include that same stand with the figures, the regular non-retro figures. Hasbro, if you're secretly watching me, which I'm sure you're not, put the stands in with all the figures. Come on. We've got to have stands. Cool. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. Oh, cool. Terrence, thank you again. Thank you. I like I said, I'm on a channel. I'm here to enjoy the figures I buy, and I want people to enjoy watching the figures that I'm reviewing. And if a figure's not good, I'm going to tell you it's not good. Recent short I did where I was in Walmart and I saw the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, and I was appalled that there really is a Boba Fett tax. I had heard it mentioned that term, and yeah, 37 something for the same figure that, and then right beside it was like Bib Fortuna, the Emperor from the same wave, and it's $10 less. And I'm like, I like that Boba Fett. I'd like to have him, but not for $37. I have a hard time with $25. Okay, I went overtime. It is 3:36. So if you are on the channel right now and you're watching and you have not already dropped your name in the chat to let me know you're here, do that right now. You have approximately 16 seconds. And then I'm going to pull up that number generator, and we're going to give the Cobra Eel away. This is probably the coolest one I'm giving away, to be honest, because it's the newest. I think it's the newest. Yeah, it's definitely the newest one I've got that I'm doing in the giveaway. So very excited to give this away. Otherwise, I'm going to get the random number generator ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 individuals who have not already, this is people who have not won yet. So 13 folks. I've got it ready, and we are well past time. So here we go. All right, number four. And number four is going to be 1, 2, 3. Hank Hill. Hank, buddy, are you still here? Because if you are here, Hank, you have won the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Eel, and I will be shipping that to you. I'll just have to get some information via Twitter. So if you have Twitter, let me know. If you don't have Twitter, rather, easy for me to say. Remember, it's at coffee_in_toys on Twitter. Send me a DM. Let me know your information. I've got you down, Hank Hill, as winning the Cobra Eel G.I. Joe Classified Series. So congratulations, Hank. And we'll just take Hank and put him up here. Cobra Eel. All right. Cool beans. Still got a lot of stuff to give away here. King of the Hill. Yes, congratulations, Hank. Hopefully you're still there. Reach out to me at coffee_in_toys on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, reach out to me and let me know. Okay. Now that being said, we have to do some more giveaways because I've still got a pile of figures over here. And that's the other thing. I need more room in this room. So I am happy to give away these things so I can have more room to buy more toys to fill up said room. Okay, we're going to give away the next one here at 42 after the hour. So 3:42 Mountain Time, we're going to give away WWE Ultimate Edition Triple H. Now, if you don't collect wrestling figures, or if you remember, I watched a lot of wrestling during obviously the 80s, but the Attitude Era from WWE was where it was at for me. That was my favorite era and time of wrestling, the Monday Night Wars. And I picked this up off of Ringside Collectibles as a damaged figure. So pro tip, if you like wrestling figures and you're an opener like I am, hit their damage. They have a subsection of their website for damaged toys, and it's just the packaging that's damaged, not the figure itself. And that's where I got this Triple H. So definitely don't keep this as a mint-on card because it's got some dings on it. Nothing major, but you can get a pretty sweet deal. You can get a couple bucks off for nothing, other than it's damaged a little bit. So in 3 minutes, we are going to give away the WWE Ultimate Edition Triple H. Now, as you can see, it comes with a plethora of accessories. It comes with the awesome Big Eagle belt, which is really cool. I actually collect these figures mostly because I like the belts, and I dabble in them. I try to just do Ultimate Editions because they're the best ones of all the figures. You know, they've got their basics, they've got their elites, and then they've got their Ultimate Editions. And this is a really good one to have. You got multiple portraits. You've got the chainmail, the hat, got the water ball, of course, his sledgehammer. This really is an Ultimate Edition Triple H. Some of the Ultimates they kind of skimp out on. This is actually a very good Ultimate Edition Triple H. If they really wanted to, they probably could have threw a bald version of him in here so you could have a little bit of an older Triple H. But we're going to give this away in 2 minutes. So if you are a wrestling fan, you are going to do very well to get this figure. This is the this is the Ultimate Edition, not the Greatest Hits. They are re-releasing some of the figures as Greatest Hits. I don't remember if Triple H is in that yet, but this is the original regardless. So in 2 minutes, we're going to give that away to some lucky viewer. All you have to do is mention your name in the chat if you haven't already, because I've got a list over here. And very excited to give that away. They are very cool. Matter of fact, I wish I could fit it all in here. But the Ultimate Edition figures are very cool. I enjoy doing those. As you can see, I just have one shelf right now of wrestling figures. And those are just, I'm choosing very carefully what I want to collect wrestling wise, because there are way too many wrestling figures for me to collect all of them, just way too much. NWA and WWF was my time for wrestling. Arthur, yeah, that was mine. I remember my dad was a big fan. Me, my sister, and my dad would watch, I think it was Saturday Night Main Event and something else. There was something else on Saturdays too. I can't think if it was Main Event or not. But I remember my dad liked Jake the Snake Roberts. My sister liked Jake the Snake Roberts. I was a Hulkamaniac all day long. And in grade school, one of my close friends in grade school was a big fan of Ultimate Warrior. And man, when WrestleMania 6 was rolling around, now I never got the pay-per-views. We didn't do that sort of thing. But man, Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior was all my buddy could talk about. And he kept saying Ultimate Warrior was going to win. And I was like, Hulk Hogan never, even as a young kid, I was what, 8 years old. I knew Hulk Hogan doesn't lose. And then sure shooting, Ultimate Warrior beat him clean. Beat Hulk Hogan, face versus face, didn't lose. And yeah, my buddy let me know a lot that Hulk Hogan was done for. Man. Mike, that's a good question. Chat, hit us up. Let us know what you guys collect. Very interested in knowing. But it is time. It is time to do another giveaway. So if you are in the chat and you haven't already dropped off your name, put your name in. I'm going to give you about another 10 seconds. I'm going to get that random number generator ready. You're going to have a 1 in 11 chance right now, it looks like. So, okay. So for the WWE Ultimate Edition Triple H, this is a really cool figure. Because I don't own this figure. So whoever wins this, you're going to have it and I don't. So I haven't had a chance to review this one. The winner is going to be, all right, number 3, Caballero de Eternidad. If I am saying that wrong, I apologize. You are the winner of the WWE Ultimate Edition Triple H. So if you're here, let me know you're here. Make sure you reach out to me on Twitter at coffee_in_toys. Reach out to me directly, give me your address, and I will be happy to ship that out to you as soon as I can, which hopefully will be tomorrow. I shouldn't have any issue getting it out tomorrow. So, Caballero, I'm going to put you down as winning the Ultimate Triple H. I can type. And congratulations on winning that. You have gotten a very cool figure. I am literally jealous of you right now because I don't have this. And now I feel like I need to go out and buy it. So congratulations. Congratulations, Caballero. Okay, what are we going to do? So let's see. Friday, I'm reading who's collecting what. So Friday collects Motu Transformers, few key TMNT and G.I. Joes, Strike My Fancy. Terrence does Motu, Mondo, Batman 66, cool. Superpowers Fortnite with my son. Cool, that's a fun thing to have with your son. My son, who's going to be 2 next month, likes to come in here and look at my figures. And he has Battle Cat and Battle Cat without the armor. And what else did you take out of here recently? Oh, what was the vehicle that Mechaneck came with from Origins? What's that called? The green car. My son stole that out of here, and I was like, you know what? Just take it. So he has Battle Cat and that he plays with. Doesn't have any figures. He does have the Batmobile from the new Flash movie and a Flash figure. And it's funny because when I take my 2-year-old son to my local hobby store, he actually recognizes they have a Flash on one door and they have a Batman on the other. And when he walks by and he sees Batman, he goes, Batman. So it's pretty cool. My 2-year-old son's already starting to recognize comic book characters or movie characters, whatever it may be to him. So there we go. So far, I have not announced what the next figure giveaway. So it is quarter till, and I said I was going to wrap this up in the next 15 minutes. So we're going to have to speed this up. So in 3 minutes, at 48 after 12 to the hour, we are going to give away. Have we done Motu yet? We have not done Motu. Jeez. We are going to give away 2 different ones. So you will get your choice of Motu Origins Snakeface or Motu Origins Dragon Blaster Skeletor. I will pick 2 names. The first person will get the choice of the 2. The second winner will get the other one, obviously. So Motu Origins Snakeface, Dragon Blaster Skeletor, both excellent figures, both deluxe figures. So we will give those away here in the next 2 minutes. So I will draw the first person. You will let me know the choice you want of the 2. And then the second person will get the leftover one. They're both great figures. I reviewed both on the channel. They're both fantastic. You're really not going to go wrong. My personal preference is Skeletor because I love Skeletor. I have an entire Skeletor shelf or sub-shelf up there. I've actually got another Classics Skeletor on the way this week. I bought from somebody on Facebook that was wanting to dump some figures. I picked up the Skeletor classic figure from the 2-pack with Lex Luthor, because I really wanted that power sword that's like a bright yellow. And I was like, yeah, I could always use another Skeletor. Who doesn't love Batman? That's exactly right, Arthur. Road Ripper, thank you, Friday One Eye. That's what my son's been driving around the hallway. Just between that and the Batmobile, he just flings those things. Road Ripper rolls very well, by the way. Okay, so we have got 1 minute. Looks like about 45 seconds. So in 45 seconds, we're going to be doing the giveaway drawing for Snake Blaster or Dragon Blaster Skeletor and Snakeface. Going to draw 2 names at random. First name gets their choice between the 2. Second person gets the second one, or the leftover one. So if you haven't already let me know that you're here, please drop your name in the comment, because I'll make sure to add you to the list. You get a chance to win one of these 2 cool prizes. And let me tell you, I've been really enjoying this. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun, but we got more to go. So you have got approximately 15 seconds to get your name. If you haven't already introduced yourself to the channel, that will get you into the giveaway. That's all you have to do. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. Otherwise, I'm going to get everything prepped, because right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 in 10 chance. Actually, it's 1 in 5 chance if you talk about it, because we're giving away 2 figures. Of actually winning something with this drawing. All right, we are here. I am going to get the number generator loaded up. Random number generator is loaded up. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Number 7. Number 7 on the list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deadpool Lover, you are the winner of the. You get your choice between Dragon Blaster Skeletor and Snakeface. So let me know in the comments, Deadpool Lover, if you're still here, you've won. You get your choice between Dragon Blaster Skeletor and Snakeface. Which one is it? This one? This one? Let me know. And while you're deciding, I'm going to run the other one. And the other one is Alias Angel Alias. You get the one that Deadpool Lover doesn't choose. All right, Deadpool Lover. You will be getting Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Congratulations on that. Alias Angel Alias, you will be getting Snakeface. So what I need you guys to do, once again, if you don't already follow me on Twitter, at coffee_toys, coffee_in_toys. Send me a DM. Let me know who you are, and what you won, and you don't have to tell me what you want. I've got that written down. But give me your address so I can make sure I get it shipped out. So, Deadpool Lover, congratulations on Skeletor. And Angel, congratulations on Snakeface. So let's go ahead and get those 2 moved over to our winners category. And okay. Congratulations. Don't worry if you haven't won anything yet, because we still have plenty to give away. So thank you for everybody that showed up so far. It really means a lot to me. When we talk about the channel, things you like, things you don't like, I really take all considerations to account. So if there's something you really like about the channel, let me know. If there's something you don't like, also let me know. It helps me change things around. I mentioned earlier, one particular subscriber said, hey, focus more on the faces, go a little slower. And I've taken that into account. What do you guys think about the G.I. Joe iconography that I add into those videos? Is that something you guys use? Because I don't like the way they do it with the iconography, especially since they have the QR code. I wish they would just go directly to the figures page so you know exactly what all those symbols mean. But I started doing that iconography picture throw up just so you can, if you really are interested in what they're doing, like what their specialities are, what their main role is, you can look it up yourself off that list that I throw up on the screen. Just pause the video. So I've been doing that. I hope that helps some folks out. If it isn't, let me know. I'll just remove it. But it doesn't take much time to add it in. But yeah, we are at 3:51. We've got 9 minutes that I don't have to stop the stream at the top of the hour, but I am going kind of slow, slower than I thought I'd be, because I enjoy talking. That's what I enjoy doing. I like talking to you folks, and it's been a lot of fun. But we have stuff to give away. So, hi from Italy, Mr. Axelier. Am I saying that right? Or close? So, I will get you added in to the drawing for this next figure. So this next figure that is coming up is going to be, yeah, they should bring back file cards for real, Mike. I completely agree. Just use some of that space on the back. Let's see, what do we got over here? Here's the one that I know a lot of people have asked me about. And we're going to go ahead and do it right now because I think people are really wanting to, people really like their classified figures. So I would really like to give this one away. So we have two things left. We have two giveaways left. Actually, did a very good job getting through some of this. But this is the one a lot of people have been wanting to get. I don't know if they've hit the have they hit the U.S. markets like at Walmart, because I have not seen these at Walmart at all. And of course, I am going to give away the G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Crimson Guard. This is one of my favorite figures of 2023 thus far from the classified line. I love the bright red versus the more crimson of the first version of the classified figure. And I really love the silver face mask versus the black face mask. Something about this does it for me. I also enjoy that it does come with the figure stand, as I've mentioned before. All classified figures should come with a figure stand. And I don't know what it takes for Hasbro to make this happen, but it needs to happen where they get the stands in. So we're going to give this one. We're going to give this one away. And we're going to give it away in 2 minutes, 5 to the hour, 3:55 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to give away the Retro Classified Series Crimson Guard. It's an awesome figure, which has a file card. Need I say more? Hasbro, you can do this with the regular classified packaging. Make it happen. Stands and file cards. That's what we want. We're children of the 80s and 90s. This is what we want. Damn it. Seriously, that's an awesome figure. And I have not seen them at Walmart. It's a Walmart exclusive line. I bought mine months ago. I bought 2 of them. And I got the Snake Eyes and the Crimson Guard and the Zartan and the Storm Shadow. I bought them all from overseas because I did not trust Walmart getting them to me. And so I had them months ago, did reviews on them and everything. And there are still people waiting. Oh, I didn't get them from overseas. I take that back. I think I got Snake Eyes and Crimson Guard. I got them from Canada because Walmart Canada had them. So congratulations, Canada. Yeah, you won up the U.S. again. All right, here we go. We have got 1 minute, actually 50 seconds. So if you want a chance to win the Crimson Guard Retro Classified Series figure, and you haven't already, make sure your name is in the chat so I know you're here. Because right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a 1 in 9 chance of winning this figure. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the generator. Make sure if you haven't gotten your name in the chat, you need to do so because now is the time. Sorry, folks. My wife is texting me, so I'm texting her back real quick just to say you can head back. So if it gets a little loud here in a minute, that's because my wife and the kids are going to be coming back home. And it's good times. We're going to be wrapping this up. So here we go. We are giving away, one more time, the Crimson Guard Retro Classified Series Crimson Guard, Walmart exclusive, Hasbro Pulse shared exclusive, I guess is what it is, because I think they have them up there as well. And the winner, number 5. Number 5 on the list is 1, 2, 3, 4. King Scar 12. You are the lucky winner of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Crimson Guard Retro Style figure. Crimson Guard. Make sure you message me at coffee_in_toys on Twitter. Let me know your shipping information so I can ship you that awesome, awesome figure. Go ahead and put you down as a winner. And we have one more figure to go. One more figure to go before we wrap this thing up. Thank you all for being here. It means a lot to me. I plan on doing more live streams. I don't know what we'll talk about. Can't guarantee I'll always give away something, but I'm going to try. That's one thing about when I do actual live streams. I do want to give away some figures, and why not? Why not make it even a little more fun than just talking toys? Winning toys is a hell of a lot more fun sometimes. But yeah, I do it because I like it. I like hanging out. I like talking. I like giving away stuff. So King Scar, make sure you hit me up on Twitter at coffee_in_toys with your shipping information to let you know that you have won that Crimson Guard. So I'm going to put the Crimson Guard down here with all the other figures. And we are at 3:56 p.m. I'm going to wrap this up right now with the last giveaway. We are going to give it away at 4 p.m. top of the hour. We are going to give away maybe not everybody's cup of tea, But man, when they announced that they were doing O-ring retro figures, I was all in. I am sad that it has went to the wayside. We are still getting some in the crossover series with the Transformers, but if you like army building, Cobra Officer, Cobra Trooper 2-pack. We're going to give this away. And yeah, they did it kind of weird. They put the accessories in the bottom, but you do get 2 mint on card figures inside this packaging. So we are going to give this away to somebody who hopefully wants them. If you don't, sell it on eBay. I don't care. I have a lot of these because I really liked this, and I bought a whole bunch of them. I really wanted to support the O-ring figures. I bought 5 Sky Strikers. Whenever the HasLab was going on, I went all in on those. I bought one for me. I bought one for my buddy. I bought one for me to open, one for me to leave closed, one for me to open and display. And you can see the figures back there on my G.I. Joe shelf. And I think I still have another one. It's just in a box somewhere. That's my mint on box one, just sitting away. And I already said that. And then I have one that I did wind up selling. I pieced it out and I sold it, just to try to recoup some cost. And man, that's a hot button topic for another day, is scalpers versus flippers versus recoupers, I'll call it. I'm going to do a combo about that. I think I'm going to film a video and I'm going to talk about the 3, because there are 3 very distinct people and they tend to get lumped together between that scalpers, recoupers, and flippers. Now you could say the scalpers and the flippers are one and the same, but they actually do kind of differentiate in my mind. So I'll talk about that on a later video. It might just be a Coffee and Toys episode where I don't do any reviews. I just talk stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna give away the G.I. Joe Retro Series, 2 figures in here, the Officer and the Trooper. They're great figures. Are they as good as the originals? That's up for debate. I think they're good enough compared to the originals because they're not going to break if you drop them. The His Tank. Are you talking about the Mike? Are you talking about the HasLab? I backed that His Tank at the very literal last minute. I was watching it and I was looking at it and I go, I don't know if I want to back this or not. And I did. And I only got 1, and I wish I would have got 2. It was right during the Skeletron stuff too, man. Skeletron's another good third-party toy maker you guys need to follow, because Skeletron stuff is off the charts. And they have one of the G.I. Joe designers for the Classified series. He's now working with them, with the Skeletron team. So they're knocking it out of the park. Let's see. You are lucky to have a Walmart in Italy. It is already a miracle to find Hot Wheels in supermarkets. Hot Wheels, that's a whole nother ball game. I talk to Hot Wheels collectors a lot whenever I'm walking through Walmart late at night, because they're just stocking the pallets. And I mean, it's like a feeding frenzy with those Hot Wheels collectors. So I couldn't do it. I used to collect a little bit of Hot Wheels, but only a couple, not very many. So here we go. It is 4 o'clock. Thank you so much. If you have not dropped your name into the chat to let me know you're here, you will have a chance to win. This is the final giveaway of the day, the G.I. Joe Retro Series O-ring style figures of the Cobra Officer and Cobra Trooper. We're going to give that away right now. In the next, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to get your name in. If you are here and you haven't put your name in yet, this is the last giveaway. So right now, you've got a really good chance of winning it. TC, welcome to the channel. I have got you down in the list. You'll have a chance to win that. Oh, Full Force, yes. Excellent podcast streamer. Excellent. So yeah, they have an interview with Corey. Yes, Corey is fantastic. Great designs. So here we go. You've got approximately 5 seconds. If you have not dropped your name, you do not have a chance. I am loading up the random number generator with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 in 9 chance of winning it. Number generator is loaded up, and here we go. Number 4. Number 4 is Friday One Eye. If you're still here, you are the winner of the G.I. Joe 2-pack retro figures, O-ring style, Cobra Officer, Cobra Trooper. So congratulations. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter at coffee_in_toys. Let me know your shipping information. So congratulations to everyone who has won something today. If you didn't win something, that's not a bad thing. You hung out with me. You hung out with us in the chat. We've had fun. I promise we're going to be doing more giveaways, more live streams in the future. Might not be to this extent. This was a big appreciation one. So make sure at coffee_in_toys. If you won something, you got to let me know or I can't ship your prize. I got to know. So if you don't have Twitter, get it. If you don't, congratulations to everybody that won something. I'm going to go ahead and Friday get your down as winning the O-rings. So thank you so much. My kids and wife just got home. I'm going to take off. You've been watching Coffee and Toys with Mark. I appreciate each one of you. So thank you so much. Make sure to hang out with me next time, and I will see you all later. Have a good weekend, everybody.